Hello everyone, hope you're having a fantastic day. Today we're going to continue on with Dawntrail. Last time we got to the Moblin village and learned a little bit about their culture and what they do there. It's actually pretty interesting. They take in craftsmen and then they provide everything that they need. And then the craftsmen in return create their products and the Moblins are able to sell them. And it was at the beginning we needed to help one of the Moblins who had just replaced another one and didn't know how to care for their merchant craftsman. And then once we did that, we started on the feat of pots, and the task was to get a new potsworn. And we had met a craftsman. I keep on saying merchant. We had met a craftsman who we had helped get out of his depression after moving here, and now he seems like he's all on board for joining up with us and coming to become a potsworn. Anyway, let's not dilly-dally anymore. Last time we left off, we were over here need to talk to Wooklamont. We had unlocked the crafting job quests. I don't remember what, I think they're called, not totally all deliveries. What's this place area called again? Yeah, it's these deliveries. I'm not going to try and pronounce that because I know I've pronounced it a bunch of times wrong. We also unlocked that's the hunts, the role quests over here in this other restaurant. Anyway, let's go and talk to Wooklamont and continue on. A father first. Wooklamont needs to pay a visit to the palace. Oh yeah, also, it seemed like Mr. Twohead was going to try and interfere. Of course he was. But it seems like this time he was targeting the second promise. What's his name again? I can't remember his name. I have it up here somewhere. Oh, that's not the right tab. The nerd. Let's see. Koana, that's his name. Okay, let's continue. Right then, I have some things to take care of at the palace. Well, you can pass the time whoever you like. I'd suggest you head back to the cabins. After all, even heroes need rest. Oh no, we don't do that here, Wooklamont. And we still have a big journey ahead of us. Well, I guess let's attempt to get some rest. But every time we end up going back to our bedroom, either there's some peeping Tom or there's some friend who just wants to talk to us. So, we don't do that whole resting thing. Alright, innkeeper. Let's see, does this person have something? Okay, no. Okay, innkeeper, can take us to my inn? Welcome back, madam. You've had a Landsguard messenger most anxiously awaiting your return. I thought he wasn't here before. Okay, so what does he have to tell us? Brilliant, of the Third Promise's entourage. I've been all over the city looking for you. The Dawn servant summons you to the palace. You are to present yourself to the gate guard stationed outside Sunperch at your earliest convenience. Oh, and one more thing. You are not to mention this visit to Wooklamont. Well, Wooklamont was heading up there, so I hope we don't run into her. Clearly, Daddy has some questions, concerns that he wishes to voice. Let's head on over to him. Wrong way. With how fast you move through this place, it seems awfully large. Well, like, it's not as big as some of the cities. Let's see, what would the biggest area be? I guess you got like Lakeland and Sea of Clouds and oh right, you can't forget oh well, this is an interesting turn of events. It seems like we're going to have to fight Daddy. Oh wait, no, Daddy is Fortunald. What do I call this guy? Did I have a nickname for him? I don't know. Maybe I'll come up with someone later. The Dawn servant awaits you within. Well, I was not informed of the reason for your audience. In terms of attire, I would suggest full battle regalia. Well, I'm ready to go. Actually, wait, I'm supposed to be doing this as a samurai. Hold on. And I did get to level 92, so we're actually on level now. Because I know last time I ended up having to do a couple quests on warrior because my samurai wasn't leveled up enough. Anyway, let's talk to the Sunperch guard and begin this instance. Duty calls. Commence battle for a father first? Yes. I'm gonna experiment with zooming in like this. See if it's a better experience.
Forgive me this sudden summons. When I learned my daughter's champion was back in the city,
Of course.
I couldn't resist the opportunity.
You want to date my daughter? You gotta beat me first. Wait, no, I don't want to date your daughter. I don't care. Fight me.
And they call me head of resolve for good reason. Old as I am, I have not lost a battle worthy of the name since the day I took the throne. And I've been craving a proper challenge. The lance wielder, Estinian, he fought well enough.
All right.
But our bout was ended before a victor could be
I
decided.
forgot that we interrupted their fight. I knew that we had come
Judging
there,
by the
but
sailor's gossip, you are a warrior of renown in your homeland. Yet I wonder, with all your deeds done and victories won, are you warrior enough to stand against me?
yeah. Why don't we find out? So long as neither of us gets too carried away, I'm not interested in fighting you. It's like canonical, my character is like as bloodthirsty as Xenos, so... Even though that's not me at all, but whatever. Why don't we find out?
A spirited answer. Why not indeed?
Smirk. It doesn't quite look right.
The battle rages upon me. I'll stop short of killing you, of course. But expect no other mercies. Come! Ready your arms and show me the truth of the tales.
And as long as we don't get another Vena solo instance, I think we'll be fine. I don't know why that was so difficult. And like, I wasn't the only one that had trouble with it. Oh, I gotta adjust my camera. I never did that. That's too low. Oops, did it wrong.
I want to fight to remember.
Oops. That was Windows key, not
Let's test the waters.
Oh, let's not get hit by that. Did that wrong.
You can do better than that. Have you ever fought a viper?
Have you ever fought a viper? No, I haven't.
Ha! Let's see how you handle this.
Oh, wait, let's do this. Nope, wrong one. Okay, so he did it like that, so let's see how this ends up being. Okay, it's like that, I got it. But I used my mitigation thing correctly, so I actually got a tiny regen off of that, I think.
The spearman did not lie. Very well then.
Oh. I guess I was gonna get down for the count anyway.
Resolve and reason kingdom.
Excuse me, sir. You're not supposed to just fire off a Kamehameha here. You're supposed to use your swords.
Right.
Sir? Am I supposed to be... Oh, okay. Just dodge the circles. I'm doing a great job at it.
Did you think you had my measure? Take this!
Those are red circles? I guess, like, if you get hit by them, you'll die. Oh, I see. Doing a great job, right? Oh, it's gonna hit me this direction? Yes.
We're far from finished!
Okay, he's gonna do this side first and then that side.
No more holding back!
Doubling, okay.
Stay alert!
I figure I should probably hit both of those towers, although it doesn't really make sense in a solo instance. Oops, wrong one. Oh, I thought I hit the mitigation. Okay, Coiled Strike was like this, I believe. But I believe... Okay, no, it is like that, okay. But then I gotta make sure not to get hit by this.
You fight well indeed.
Okay, one there. One there. Okay, so I think I'll be safe right here. Okay, and then I'll get hit this direction. Make sure to put on my mitigation right. Okay, dual blows. Yeah, I didn't even see that. I just accidentally stood on the right side. Okay. Okay, so this was on in the direct. Okay, no, it's not. Man, I keep getting it wrong.
You really are formidable.
Okay, what was doubling again? Okay. Fireballs.
Now we'll see what you're truly
Okay, so it's
made of.
supposed to be here, I guess? Oh, I was so close. Okay, but then I gotta dodge those guys. So play a dot so that I don't have to... Oh, okay, down for the count. I think I got it right. In samurai, I'm not used to samurai. Okay, and then easy. There we go. If you just mash the keyboard, you don't have any problems.
That will do. You
Oh, okay, I guess that's all.
more than enough.
I mean, considering I literally got one of the mechanics wrong pretty much every single time I did it, I think I did a decent job. Also, I just realized I'm still zoomed in. Crud. Maybe I shouldn't do this whole zooming in thing.
I brought my full strength to bear against opponents before, but you are the first to withstand it. Even with my head of reason asleep, I never expected you to give me so much trouble. Estinian did not exaggerate. You are a force to be reckoned with.
I mean, yeah. I'm the main character. So he didn't win Oklahoma knowing that he called us to challenge him. I mean, I guess that makes sense.
Now, a confession. I said I crave a challenge, and that was no lie.
Yeah, I wanted to check how strong
I had another reason for calling you here.
we are to help book them on.
I had to judge for myself if you were fit to attend my beloved daughter.
Of course. And no, I don't want to date your daughter.
In some respects, she is much like me. Hot-headed and prone to rush into danger.
Don't worry, I've dealt with those types before.
But one with your talents could readily dispatch the threats that bar Lamachi's way. Will you hear my question and answer me plainly? Address me not as the ruler of Tuliyola, but a concerned father. Thank you. Then tell me, given your journey together thus far, what is your impression of Lamachi?
Inexperienced.
Whether it be as their promise or just a companion on the road. Speak your mind.
Are you kidding me?
Then tell me, given your journey together thus far, what is your impression of Lamachi? Whether it be as their promise or just a companion on the road. Speak your mind.
Are you sure you want me to do that? She is young but has potential. She is not ready to... I mean... She is young but has potential is the nice way of putting it. But she's really not ready to become the Dawn Servant. Then again, neither is Kawana. Like, in terms of leadership, the only one that even has potential as, like, the current, like, in their current form is Mr. Warmonger, First Promise. But, like, no, he shouldn't be the ruler. Let's just be nice.
Ha! A tactful response, but agreed. She is not ready for
well,
the
they're
throne.
just gonna...
Not yet. Lamachi thinks she understands her many peoples. Their histories, their cultures, their beliefs. But she knows only what she's seen in the capital.
Well, that's why we're going out on a journey.
And it's not only her who concerns me. Even this early in the contest,
None of them
you
are ready.
must have realized,
None of them are potential.
as potential rulers,
Yep.
all 4 claimants are lacking.
I had thought about this on my own.
This is why I elected to hold the right of succession. Not to choose a
I thought of
fitting
this too.
candidate, but to cultivate one. And if no one has impressed me by the end of it, then to no one will I yield my throne.
That's not going to make him look good, but it's definitely going to be for the good of the country.
As a parent, I pray that my children rise to the occasion. With outsiders dragged into my game, I am also hopeful that the different perspectives you and your companions have to offer will inspire them to grow.
I mean, Will Lamont's taking on the challenge.
I imagine you in particular have traveled many lands, know many peoples and cultures, loved them and being loved in turn. Guide Lamati as you think best. Walk at her side and, when needed, push her to walk ahead.
I knew it.
Okay. She was, I mean, she said she was heading here. How much did she hear?
There I was, about to sit down for some of Namika's cooking, when I heard that Papa had sent for you.
Who's the snitch?
You were dueling behind my back, weren't
Okay,
you?
that's all she heard.
I see there is no point in denying it.
I guess she didn't actually hear much.
You needn't worry, daughter. I took care not to inflict lasting injuries.
Thanks.
You and your ally may return to the contest without disadvantage. No harm done.
I swear, just as I was learning newfound respect for my father. Let's take our leave of this battle-mad oaf before he calls on the rest of my entourage.
Yeah, she didn't hear anything.
Watch over her, champion. Kona's recruits are no less sharp.
Yep.
As one might expect of Gallup's countrymen. They saw the flaws in our claimants from the outset.
Uh-huh.
The other two, though, they dismiss comrades willing to point out their shortcomings, and no good can come of it.
Yeah, first promise, same Mr. Two-Head. Alright, let's remember to actually zoom back out. Talk to Will Lamont. If he had his way, Papa would keep dueling until the day he dies. I think he will keep doing that. Even now, I know of only 3 people who didn't need to be carried away after his bouts. Zoral Jah, your lance-wielding friend Estinian, and yourself. You really do live up to your fearsome reputation. I'm curious, though. Did Papa want anything else of you? No, not really. Yeah, not really. A small favor, nothing more. Just a sparring partner. Well, if that's all it was. Get some nice boots. Let's see, what level are these again? 655 and 645. Yep, that's an increase. Let's put those on. And they're level 92, so I'll hold on to the other. So the other ones were 90. So let's just hold on to those as well. Nope, not glamour plates. Recommended gear. Okay. Let's continue on. The shape of peace. Woklamat thinks it's time to gather her allies for the road ahead. I still haven't had one bite of Nami. How did she say this again? Namikakas. No, it's Namika's. Namika's food, thanks to Papa's nonsense. So I'm going back to finish my plate before I head out. I've otherwise asked everyone to meet at the four our cabins. Come and join us after you've had a moment to recover, eh? Again, Wokamot, we don't do that whole resting thing. Damn it, Papa. Oh, Wokamot, please. Again, how much did she actually hear? Because she's making it sound like all she heard was the dueling part. And not, you know, everything else. So can I just jump off this? Because the crystal's like right below. Yep. Okay, and we're supposed to go meet by, yeah, the inn. And wait at the destination. Wait your companions to continue with the rite of succession? Yes. Looks like that's everyone. And our new potsworn. Sorry to keep everyone waiting. Is that it? You're all set to go. I left Eorzea prepared to travel in search of work, so I had few belongings to begin with. Bidding farewell to my fellow artisans took rather a lot of time, however. Again, I appreciate you making this commitment, Von Jontine. Shall we depart for Earthenshire, then? A word before you go. Isn't this the restaurant person? I forget his name. Look, Evu, what are you doing here? Or is this the, oh no, this is the nerd. Ah, I spent my days correcting manners, and here I am, perpetrating a grave offense of delaying the third promise's departure. Yeah, right, this is the nerd and the guy who is overly obsessed with manners. Please, take up your axe and fill my flesh onto a taco meat. Must your demands be so gruesome? Besides, I told you that kind of thing doesn't bother me. Alright then, I won't let it bother me either. What was that all about? I forget, did she meet him? I guess she didn't. I know Kryl was there. I'd come to the city to purchase supplies when I spotted your entourage getting ready to leave. You seek the City of Gold, if I'm not mistaken. That's right. It's the final step of the rite of succession. If you know anything about the subject, I'd love to hear it. Then allow me to be of service. As you know, legends of the Golden City have been passed down in Tyrol for 1,000 years. Yet, when it comes to describing the place itself, the stories do not always agree. Some portray it as one might expect, a glittering metropolis of golden towers. Others suggest it is more unassuming and owes the name for fabulous treasure hidden at its heart. Every telling, however, has a common thread. Those who go in search of the Golden City do not return. That's ominous. The lesson to be learned from this third promise: is that to seek the legend is to court death. I must implore you proceed with the utmost care. That is all I wish to say. I shall pray for your safe journey. Thank you, Book Evu. What are we to make of these cautionary tales? If every expedition has ended in tragedy, how then did the Dawn Servant find the city and return without incident? It seems the legend originated with Yokhoi. Speaking with them remains our strongest lead, I feel. A lead we shall follow in time, but first, let us see Fondrontine safely to the Moblin's care. I was thinking it might. Meanwhile, in Kozomouka, let's see, is this where Mr. Two-Head's gonna spoil the party? Oh no, this is the first promise.
Finding a willing artisan was even easier than expected. Many indeed are eager to curry favor with the Resilient Sun, especially if it means sharing the promise of new territories.
Those who prove useful will have all the land they desire.
Yeah, this is what the father was talking about. He literally doesn't care about anyone unless they're useful.
Such generous words, yet the manner in which he speaks them.
Even his followers noticing. His number one
Neither
sin.
wealth nor territory are of value. Wherefore does he seek to bring the world to heel?
Yep.
Step aside.
Yep, here's Mr. Two-Head.
Remind me. There was no rule against poaching craftsmen from other claimants. Was there?
Do not be foolish, Bakul Jaja.
Foolish would be carrying on with these dull feats when all I need to win are the keystones. And besides, it's long past time I humble this arrogant one-head. The Dawn Servant may have sired you against all odds, but there is nothing blessed about your birth. Only a two-head is fit to rule. Only we are worthy. Draw your weapon! Face me in battle, and learn your place.
I get the feeling this isn't gonna go the way you think it will.
A moment, first promise.
Leave him alive, if you would. I foresee a use for this nuisance.
Oh, I can imagine.
Too scared to make the first move? Then allow me!
That went about how I expected it. Because this guy's supposed to be... First promise is really strong.
But he's just a runt.
At least for what I know from his reputation and what they've said.
My thanks for your restraint.
I can kill him whenever I please.
Yeah, that sounds... That's his personality, alright.
Your part in this is far from over.
I thought Mr. Two-Witted was going to attack Koana. Oh, one more cutscene. We're back, and we've brought with us a willing potsworn. This is Fonchantine, a talented goldsmith who once worked at Esthamim's Aesthetics in Ul'dah. Saw an artifact there from my GPU overclock. Let me actually just turn that down a tiny bit more. I know what part probably caused it, so let me just do that. Okay, because I have the core clock slightly too high. And anyway, let's continue. Wonderful, impressive. You are first to return, Third Promise. And with an artisan from across the salt, no less, we welcome you and your unique skills to Earthenshire. Helphand will show you to work pot. This is it then. I look forward to hearing your proclaimed Dawn Servant. Thank you, Fonchantine. I'll be sure not to disappoint you. You have reach met the requirements for the Feat of Pots. Ready Rock presents your keystone with joy smiles and well-wishings. The Gobby speak is always so funny to me. It's fun to do, too. Because it's not, like, complicated to do, and then you just do this goofy voice, and then you always have a Gobby speak. And that's, like, I think that's actually how they're voiced. Anyway, that was the Feat of Pots, I guess. That was really anticlimactic, but, I mean, we got to talk to Mr. Father. That makes 3. Ah, there's Koana. He's got his craftsman, too. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna try to last time I tried to do that sound, it did not go very well. More potsworn candidates! Come, tell Ready Rock your tales! Also, does it have to be raining? Always? Another feat accomplished. Another keystone acquired. Oh ho ho ho! You are doing well. I expect nothing less of Zeralja's esteemed siblings. Your cleverness, in particular, is most admirable. Second promise, we must have you apply the surely knowledge you so cherish, and arm Troll with weapons of Magitech design. Ah, yes, that's how he's going to try and win over Koana. But that's not the kind of technology Koana wants to bring over. In your role as the new Dawn Servant's chief advisor, of course. The tools of war hold no interest for me. I wish only to improve our nation through practical innovations. Foreign powers will think twice about testing our strength once Tuliolol is known for its advanced technology. Just as the Garlean Empire was deterred from invading Sharlayan. That may well be true, but how long will it take Tuliolol to progress to this advanced state? How many years? With a collective commitment to education and hard work, it should not take so very... Your way is too slow. Well, that just sounds like a really stupid answer. Easier to expand our territory and swallow Sharlayan whole. This guy. conquer our nations through force of arms, and you're looking at a future of uprising and bloodshed. Yours wouldn't be the first failed empire. That's the wrong voice for Thancred. Then we keep fighting, until the mounting cost convince them to lay low their weapons, until all have grown tired of loss. Supposed to be doing a deeper voice for that, but whatever. How would such an outcome bring anyone joy? Would you propose a mockery of peace? Ready Rock is reminded of days long ago. In the time before Tuliolol, there were no pot pacts or for the potsworn. It was normal to grab snatch artisans and force them to work for mobbies. Until the day Gulul Jaja arrived. The families of the Grabsnatch pleaded with them, and so he came to Earthenshire. Mobbies are not a war-make people. We feared death had come for us, but Gulul Jaja just wanted to talk. Be at ease. We are here to trade words, not blows. The gold work crafted in this village is superb. One can tell at a glance the quality of materials used, the mastery of technique employed. Yet it does not stir the heart. A goblet shaped by bound hands and broken spirits is devoid of luster. Compare that now to the works of a joyful artisan. She pours her very soul into her creations, and they shine like the newly risen sun. Have you not seen this to be true? And so began the custom of good living. Happy potsworn make good works, and good works make mobbies happy. Gulul Jaja's words were wise. Joy smiles did indeed bring fine craft and much jingle shine. So the head of reason was behind the forging of pot pacts. Yes, reason and cleverthink changed mobbies' way of life. The first promise tires of your talk of olden days. You would rather look at the future and the next feat. Are we gonna do that whole those who don't study the past are doomed to repeat it? We should be getting on as well. That was interesting. So the head of reason is actually had a huge influence on the Moblins here. Buckle Jaja never did come back, did he? Is he out of the running or oh okay. Do you have a moment, third promise? Rock would repay you for hand-helping with Kahi. He brings a tale of the Golden City. Really? I'd love to hear it. The towers, the streets, all fashioned from gold. Everywhere you look, every splendor you can imagine. The young, the old, and everyone in between, they live in golden happiness. A city of eternal bliss, forever perched above the clouds. That's interesting. Everything fashioned of gold, eh? That's near Walk of the Mud. Did you completely miss that last part? And just imagine everyone living in golden happiness. Now that's a city I'd like to visit. Excuse me, Rock. Where did you hear that particular tale? From our long-time Yokhoi friends. They live up in the mountains in Ukrupacha. Well, I mean, that's where we're heading next, right? The giants again. Seems everything has pointed us their way. This feat and everything leading up to it has taught me much about the Moblin way of life. I'll be sad to leave Earthenshire and your joy smiles behind. Alright, let's go ahead and talk to everyone. It unsettles me that Zeral Jaja is even a claimant in the first place. Surely his father cannot condone his violent ambitions. The head of reason in Ready Rock's history sounds so different from the head of resolve. They share the same body, yet their personalities are wholly distinct. I mean, yeah, didn't we establish that from Mr. Two-Head? The stories describe a place of boundless happiness, but are also rife with dire warnings of seekers who did not return. What are we to make of this? That it's all a conspiracy? These tales raise many questions. Let us hope the giants have the answers. Right, we should go and see the giants next. Agreed. Golden mysteries notwithstanding, their village is featured prominently in the saga and is not to be ignored. The Urukopacha Highlands should be easy enough to reach from here. I think those were down below, weren't they? Oh, no. We're going up the mountains. And so we gotta head over. If we leave Earthenshire from the west, there's a road which leads up into the mountains. Let's find that first. Okay, let me check. So we're on the Shape of Peace. And then I mean, it'd be nice if we can get 1, 2, 3, 4, if we can get through to the Aether Current quest, but let's see, Divine Inspiration, all the good pots. Okay, those are probably the Aether Current quest. I'm gonna wait to do those until later. And instead, let's head on over to the quest objective and check for Aether Currents. Northwest, yeah, I don't think we're gonna be getting that. That's gonna be up here somewhere. Let's just follow the road and head over to Urugopacha. So far, I haven't forgotten to do the zooming thing, so I'm gonna keep on trying to do it, and hopefully it comes out decent. Alright, everyone. Let's go ahead and talk. The Highlands are where the Lay of Proof took place, that being Gulul Jaja's encounter with the Yokhoi. But 'tis also the stage for the Lay of Ice, where heroes fought the monstrous Vilgarmanda. I am most curious to know what the rite will demand of us there. One day we're sailing up rivers, the next we're hiking up mountains. We're to meet the Yokhoi at last. This road will take us through the mountains to Urugopacha's Highlands. An exhausting route perhaps, but a straightforward one. Looks like the trail is going to get steep from here on in. I hope everyone is ready for some climbing. Right. Third promise! Who's this? I'm glad I caught you. Ready Rock asked me to bring you back to the village. What? She says there's something she forgot to give you. Huh? Oh no, I know what this is gonna be. Huh? Something other than the keystone. The way this guy is smiling, this is not gonna go well. Yes, an item of great importance, or so I was told. It shouldn't take long. If you would please follow me. Oh, this is a trap if I've ever seen one. I wonder what this is all about. Well, no need for everyone to come. Woklamat. Seriously? That's how they're going to get her kidnapped? The writers? This is stupid writing. Why are we not all heading back? I'll be back in a little while. I understand her running off, but why aren't we following her? She's run off on us before, and then we had to go and find her. Okay, I think this is just a bad example of writing. Either that or I'm missing something. I'm eager to continue to the Highlands and meet the Yokoi face to face. For it's so much about them, I'm not entirely sure what to expect. That man seemed familiar somehow, but I just can't place him. It's probably the First Promise's #1 simp transformed into him. He had a rather interesting hair for a cure, or should I say a Tanowawata? In any case, strange that I never noticed him while we were in Earthenshire, because it's a trap. Knowing Woklamat, she's probably eating sweets behind our backs and forgot to pay the shopkeeper or something equally careless. I don't understand why we're not following her. Because she's run off ahead and gone and done stuff before, and we've gone and, like, followed her and, like, checked on her, and I forgot the zoom thing again. I need to, like, either get better at that or stop doing it. Anyway, let's wait at the destination. This is taking quite a while. Just keep waiting for now, I suppose. Oh my god. Waiting. Perhaps there were complications? Well, let us wait a little longer, just so that the trap can be sprung very thoroughly. Like, it's literally right there! Just go with her! Actually, I guess the whole point was, it's just right there, we can wait for her. This is getting a little ridiculous. Did she get lost on her way back to find us? But how? There's only one road. I wouldn't underestimate Woklamat's sense of direction, or lack thereof. Fortunately, she has a link pearl. Let's see what's keeping her, shall we? Ring, ring, ring. Ring, ring, ring. And she's not picking up. She's not responding. Perhaps we should all return to Earthenshire. Gee, really? 'Twas Reddy Rock who had business with her, yes? Let's head back. Oh, I never called for her. This is just kind of a little bit silly in my opinion, but whatever. Alright, there's Reddy Rock. We'll go ahead and talk to everyone, wrap this one up. I thought Woklamat was just being her usual impulsive self, but now I'm not so certain. She didn't seem to be here. Something's not right. I can feel G really, Alize. I pray not untoward has befallen the third promise. Alright, Reddy Rock, she's not here, is she? Back again so soon? We've come looking for Woklamat. Did you not send someone to fetch her? Reddy Rock did not. Neither has she seen the third promise since you were last here. Audible gasp. Then who was that man who came for her? Oh, I thought you'd left already. Where's Lama T? Is she not with you? You don't don't know where she is? How could you let this happen? Yeah, I'm with Koana on this one. That thou shouldest worry for thy sister is understandable, yet rather than assign blame, thine energies are best spent on locating her. I will help you search. Why? You're in direct competition with her. I mean, I know why. I'm just saying. That is not how I'd wish a fellow claimant to lose the contest. My sister, least of all. In that case, dividing our forces will allow us to cover more ground. Brilliant and I should work together at least. The better to facilitate communication between our groups. I guess. Then the rest of us will split up. Report in should you find anything. We'll be on our way as well. Right. Keep in touch. Yeah, the feat of pods was a bit too short. Of course, there's gonna have to be some more stupid stuff to do here. Come, we should begin our search. Honestly, that writing I feel like was just terrible, unless I'm like missing something.